You have the gift of manifestation. You're able to bring your manifestations into this reality and make it a part of your life and other people's life. You have the ability to ground it into this earthly realm and use it to help others find their abundance and your own. The advice on how to use this gift. Spirit is saying you need to not listen to others. Remember your past and how you've done it before. Past life recovery may assist with this. Remember that putting a whole bunch of passion and listening to the rest of the world and how they think it should be done or shouldn't be done or working on this will not actually help you manifest this gift. The best advice I have for you is to go within because you just naturally do it. You already know how. You don't need to be taught. Spirit did not say what you are manifesting right now. It is unknown. However, it wants to tell you that you will not find help through passion, walking away from things, not being grateful, or arguing and fighting with others. You have the ability to see and free yourself exactly to what you need for this gift, and you already have it. This is a gift that was freely given to you by the divine, and you manifest and create every day, all the time, when you go within and you use your own mind and your own vision and your own imagination. You are manifesting all the time. This is lucky. This is a gift that was freely given, and it is part of your path in this lifetime to learn how to use it. At this time, while you're getting these downloads and this information on how to do this in your cellular body, you're being asked to take care of your body, to drink water, and take time and rest for yourself. When you are ready, take action and follow your intuition before it makes sense. I know it is hard sometimes to have complete trust in yourself, but you are being asked to trust that you know how to do this. You are a light worker, a star seed, and the world is being served by you doing these things. As you retreat and recharge, you're being asked to ground yourself and stay rooted in this reality. Connect with your emotions and use your emotions to help you through your manifestations. When you are ready to move in a new direction, you're being asked to be fearless and stand strong, and to know that you are being guided and you are getting messages from the divine and your spirit guides showing you what to do next when the time is right. As you take this time to give love to yourself, know that it is helping you strengthen yourself and your way so you can use your manifestation stronger. It's being suggested that you cleanse your body and spirit. Salt baths, drinking lots of water, detoxing is great at this time. Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep because this stuff is exhausting your body at a cellular level as you go through this. Your spirit guides want me to remind you that you are safe and you are protected from harm no matter where you go and what you do in this life. And if you astral travel, you are also safe there. They are suggesting that right now you deal with little luxuries. Let little things come into your life to help you and to just make you feel good at the moment. When things get wrong or go bad, they're asking you to look at those little luxuries. Maybe it's just a hot cup of coffee and 5 minutes of quiet and peace. Those are the things that will give you the motivation to keep going despite the odds as you go on in your travels in this lifetime. Some people just seem to have been born on the opposite side of fence, possessing abilities and special talents that are otherworldly. As young children, they said profound things, daydreamed a lot, and saw things that others didn't see. They seemed older than they were, felt alone and different, and were likely labeled the oddball of the family, coming into adulthood. While others were planning for the careers they wanted to dive deep and to understand the mysteries in the existence, or fly high to touch the bodies of angels. Their fascination with the occult raised eyebrows, but their hunger to know put them on the unusual, yet rewarding, sacred path. It seems they were born to be mystics. A mystic, like a shaman, is someone who answers a call, as it is initiated into a deep mystery housed within us all. Mystics and shamans are offered the opportunity to use their spiritual powers, insights, wisdom, and ability to access unseen dimensions to serve others. As technologists of the sacred, they can serve in any number of roles. They embark on paths to become healers, psychic advisors, psychologists, poets, visionary artists, and musicians and spiritual teachers. Few born to be mystics seem to actualize their destiny because they feel it necessary to conform to the norm and the expectations of their culture. They are prone to doubt or mask their intuitive abilities, seldom realizing in them to others. But for those who organize their gifts and use them, their life is a meaningful journey of enlightening experiences and a rewarding call to serve the consciousness of others. After years of meditation and daydreams, about every time they close their eyes, they seem to just go into a trance. The veil between worlds and you easily journey through the mystic dimensions of your soul, where you witness a legacy of symbols and archetypes that you like to look up, study, and try to make sense of. The otherworldly visions are the product of an intuitive mind and can be honored as a very real experience through which one becomes privy to and a legacy of spiritual information. Now, I'm not saying you're a mystic, and I'm not saying you're not. What I am saying is you are in the process of learning about how to be a visionary, how to have visions and be able to astral travel. That is the gifts that are going through with you right now. That is what's coming into your life. First off, I want to say these are a gift from the divine that should be used in accordance. However, like all gifts and all things in real life, they come with both positive and negative. But you are not meant to be afraid of this. It's meant to be part of who you are. You're meant to look at symbols and learn from these symbols, because this is important. You see, we are taught things through our visions and symbols and symbolism. And when we learn what these symbols mean to us in day-to-day life, then we know what those symbols mean, so we can put together what our visions, what the divine, what spirit is trying to tell us. I know when you think of symbols, these are probably what you're thinking of. And while they're valid and nice to know, these are the symbols that are actually more what I was thinking, things you see in your everyday life. Like a cat, you need to learn what these symbols mean to you as a person. For me, cats are not great, for I'm allergic. My sister sees a cute and cuddly cat. In Egypt, they praise cats. In other countries, they eat them. You need to learn what these symbols mean when you see them in your life to you. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to try and keep it really short. And I want you to realize this is something that happened to me on the astral traveling, okay? So I was astral traveling and I was in Walmart. And then all of a sudden, this man came up to me and he took me to the side of Walmart. And I was at Walmart with my grandmother and my mom, by the way. So he takes me to the side of Walmart, and all of a sudden, we're walking on sand. And then I see like a beach. And in the water, I can see that there are mermaids and orcas and dolphins swimming everywhere, okay, and jumping in the water everywhere. But I don't take much notice. I just sit next to the man and I put my feet in the warm sand and I feel the sand between my toes and I think, oh, this is kind of nice. And then I realize it's starting to get dark and I think, oh, I better go because my grandma and my mom will be wondering where I am and what's going on. Okay, and then all of a sudden, so I get up and I start to walk away. And I see this little baby lion. And it's a cub, it's not a baby. But he jumps on my lap, so I can't get up. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here because, I don't want to, disturb the baby lion, right? Well, all of a sudden, this great big male lion, this lion is huge, comes right up to my face and growls in my face for all he's worth. And all I can think is, well, if he's going to eat me, he's going to eat me. There's not much I can do. So I just stood there and looked at him, blinking like a dumb butt. But that's what I did. And then he stops and he just looks at me, kind of looks puzzled. And he shoves his son out of my lap and sits on my lap, okay? So there's this lion sitting on my lap. When we're in the astral, we don't think like we do here. It's kind of dreaming, but kind of not, okay? So I started petting him. And while I was petting him, I had this really soothing, calming feeling just coming over me. It was really calming. It was something I really needed in my life that I hadn't been able to find until this moment. And then I had visions. I saw all these things in my life while I'm petting this lion that were not as big a deal as I thought they were in real life. And I realized that I was making things into this big hoo-ha that it didn't need to be, okay? Remember, I'm shortening this for this. Then, all of a sudden, the lion turns, looks at me, and he has a face, like a human male face. And it startles me. And he says something in light language. And then in English he says, "Can you understand me?" And I just think, well, I'm on the astral. I've always understood every animal and everything in the astral. Why couldn't I understand you? But I was so shocked by seeing his face that I woke up, and that was the end of it, okay? Now, many people would say, this was trying to teach you that you need to worry less about what other people say or other things going in your life. Some people would say this was a vision for you to learn, everything's not as it seems. My spirit guides are still laughing at me. They keep telling me, oh yeah, let a lion eat you, but when his face turns into a human, she loses her shit everywhere. Ha ha ha. Whatever. But the point is, I know truly that the vision was a vision of comfort. It was supposed to comfort me and help me to realize that I was letting my emotions take over my thinking and my way of thought. And this is why I say you have to be the one to decipher your own visions, because only you can know what they truly mean. Advice from Spirit. Don't try to plan or shut off any idea because it's too weird. Listen to your guides and learn how to connect with them. Through meditation and trance, you will learn this. Getting enough sleep and not overworking will really have a lot to do with this gift. Have faith in what you see and what your own interpretation of it is. Don't let others change the way you think about something or let them get in your way, including yourself. The gift that's coming in for you or you're working on right now is the ability to understand omens, signs, the ability to put together things. This is my divination group. Whatever kind of divination you do, and remember, divination is not just tarot cards. It can be many, many things. The advice on how to use this gift right now is Spirit is asking you to look at the full picture. Don't let what your intellect tells you to always be the truth. Remember to use all of your senses. Feel the image, see the image, taste the image. And remember, whatever kind of divination tool you use is fine. We classically think that it's only tarot, but there's shells and there's dice, and you can really divine with anything, whether you're divining with ink, whether you're divining through looking at water and scrying. There are so many different types of divination out there today. In fact, one of my favorite is watching the clouds and being told things through the clouds. Remember, Spirit is all around you, and it's talking to you all the time. Everything you see, everything you feel, everything you smell and hear has to do with answers for what your question is and what you're seeking. So remember to incorporate all of those into what you're doing. The secret to divination that no one will tell you is confidence. Having confidence in yourself, having confidence in what you're seeing, what you're hearing. Through loving yourself and realizing that you can transform and you're stepping into something new and wonderful, and being open to whatever you're being sent, then take that all and put it into confidence to build yourself up and to question the universe. Ask. Say, Spirit, is this true? Prove it to me. Spirit guide, prove it to me. And they will prove it again and again and again. And don't worry, they don't get tired. They don't get tired of us asking. They don't get upset because we need confirmation time and time again. They are happy to provide that for us. So know this and use it. And know you can do anything you want with your life. Everyone has the power to divine. Everyone has psychic gifts. You just have to learn to trust what it is and that it really is what you think it is.